잘 될 때도 있고 안 될 때도 있는 거죠.
You win some, you lose some.
You win some, you lose some.
You win some, you lose some.
그는 그녀와 인연이 깊어.
He has close ties with her.
He has close ties with her.
He has close ties with her.
다른 생각이 있으신가요?
Do you have any second thoughts?
Do you have any second thoughts?
Do you have any second thoughts?
당연히 여기지 마.
Don't take it for granted.
Don't take it for granted.
Don't take it for granted.
그는 그러고도 남은 사람이야.
I wouldn't put it past him.
I wouldn't put it past him.
I wouldn't put it past him.
내가 무슨 말을 하고 있는지 알아요?
Do you see what I'm saying?
Do you see what I'm saying?
Do you see what I'm saying?
스스로에게 너무 엄격하게 굴지 마세요.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
그녀의 잔소리는 이제 지겨워.
I'm fed up with her nagging.
I'm fed up with her nagging.
I'm fed up with her nagging.
별로 할 말이 없네요.
I can't say much for it.
I can't say much for it.
I can't say much for it.
내가 모든 공을 가질 수는 없어.
I can't take all the credit.
I can't take all the credit.
I can't take all the credit.
얼굴에 다 드러나 있어요.
It's written all over your face.
It's written all over your face.
It's written all over your face.
신세 꼭 갚을게요.
I'll make it up to you.
I'll make it up to you.
I'll make it up to you.
날 바보로 생각하지 마.
Don't take me for a fool.
Don't take me for a fool.
Don't take me for a fool.
자신을 웃음거리로 만들지 마라.
Don't make a fool of yourself.
Don't make a fool of yourself.
Don't make a fool of yourself.
처음에는 별거 아니라고 생각했어요.
I didn't think much of it at first.
I didn't think much of it at first.
I didn't think much of it at first.
그냥 지나가는 말로 언급한 것 뿐이에요.
I just mentioned it in passing.
I just mentioned it in passing.
I just mentioned it in passing.
난 문제의 원인을 알아요.
I know where the shoe pinches.
I know where the shoe pinches.
I know where the shoe pinches.
그건 제가 판단하겠습니다.
I'll be the judge of that.
I'll be the judge of that.
I'll be the judge of that.
방법을 한번 찾아볼게요.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do.
내 기억이 맞다면.
If my memory serves me right.
If my memory serves me right.
If my memory serves me right.
잘 찾아왔어요.
You've come to the right person.
You've come to the right person.
You've come to the right person.
그렇게 생각하세요?
Is that the way you think?
Is that the way you think?
Is that the way you think?
이것은 그에게는 아픈 부분이에요.
It's a sore point with him.
It's a sore point with him.
It's a sore point with him.
대수롭지 않은 일이에요.
It's all in a day's work.
It's all in a day's work.
It's all in a day's work.
그건 도움이 되기보다 해가 더 많아요.
It does more harm than good.
It does more harm than good.
It does more harm than good.
내 취향이 아니에요.
It's not my cup of tea.
It's not my cup of tea.
It's not my cup of tea.
사실이라 보기엔 너무 좋아서 믿을 수 없어요.
It's too good to be true.
It's too good to be true.
It's too good to be true.
저한테 정말 큰 의미가 있어요.
It means a lot to me.
It means a lot to me.
It means a lot to me.
그는 원래 바쁜 사람이에요.
He is a busybody by nature.
He is a busybody by nature.
He is a busybody by nature.
그게 다야.
That's all there is to it.
That's all there is to it.
That's all there is to it.
말이나 쉽지.
That's easy for you to say.
That's easy for you to say.
That's easy for you to say.
농담이 그녀에게 통하지 않았어요.
The joke was lost on her.
The joke was lost on her.
The joke was lost on her.
시대의 흐름에 맞춰 움직여야 해요.
You should move with the times.
You should move with the times.
You should move with the times.
지금만큼 좋은 때가 없어요.
There's no time like the present.
There's no time like the present.
There's no time like the present.
부끄러워할 것이 없어요.
There's nothing to be ashamed of.
There's nothing to be ashamed of.
There's nothing to be ashamed of.
이 영화는 큰 인기를 끌었어요.
This movie was a big hit.
This movie was a big hit.
This movie was a big hit.
한마디로 말해서.
To make a long story short.
To make a long story short.
To make a long story short.
우린 공통점이 많아요.
We have a lot in common.
We have a lot in common.
We have a lot in common.
그게 뭔 말이야?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
그것에 대해 어떻게 생각해요?
What do you say to it?
What do you say to it?
What do you say to it?
어떻게 그런 생각을 하게 된 거죠?
Where did you get that idea?
Where did you get that idea?
Where did you get that idea?
너는 항상 나를 곤란하게 만들어.
You always get me into trouble.
You always get me into trouble.
You always get me into trouble.
우리 천생연분이에요.
We're a match made in heaven.
We're a match made in heaven.
We're a match made in heaven.
헛다리 짚었어요.
You're barking up the wrong tree.
You're barking up the wrong tree.
You're barking up the wrong tree.
자신을 바보로 만드는 거야.
You're making a fool of yourself.
You're making a fool of yourself.
You're making a fool of yourself.
너 자기 무덤을 파는 거야.
You're shooting yourself in the foot.
You're shooting yourself in the foot.
You're shooting yourself in the foot.
원하는 대로 해도 돼요.
You can do what you want.
You can do what you want.
You can do what you want.
둘 다 선택할 수 없어요.
You can't have it both ways.
You can't have it both ways.
You can't have it both ways.
다른 사람에게 편견을 보여서는 안 돼요.
You can't show bias to anyone.
You can't show bias to anyone.
You can't show bias to anyone.
너라도 나한테 똑같이 했을 거야.
You'd do the same for me.
You'd do the same for me.
You'd do the same for me.